People are rightfully alarmed. They have a reason to be alarmed. And if you would vote for that, people may not feel so confident that they're safe with you. This is not crazy. This is legitimate feelings of fear of you and a feeling that you might not be someone they could trust. If this thing goes way south, autocracies go south real fast and things get ugly and people get asked to do things and turn people in and point people out and turn on them. And if you're voting affirmatively, gleefully for this, and people might, I don't know, may not feel so confident in you anymore. That's real, and you kind of have to live with it. So if you think that you can vote for what people see as their destruction and then demand that they still are cool with you and kiki with you and have Thanksgiving with you, like, I think you're kind of missing the point of what people are upset about. They're afraid. And autocracy and fascism are things that are legitimate to be afraid of. So you may want to step back.
You don't have to be around those awful people. I know you committed to go to Thanksgiving, but you can say no. You can say not this year. You can say never again. You can say it is not worth it. You don't have to be around those awful people. You deserve so much better.
This is sick.
It is. It is. It's creepy as hell. Yeah. Yeah.
And they talking, they're lying. Shelly, what are your thoughts here?
But they, Joy Reid, I really believe that she's having a psychotic break. I do. Jeffrey Marsh, he's kind of always like that. You know, I don't know if he's acting or what. I mean, I know
he's not acting. He's not acting.
No, I know he thinks he's a woman in that sense, but I really do think Joy Reid has had a psychotic break. And my best recommendation for her would be to find the nearest psych ward and check herself in for at least a 3-day evaluation. I really think she is going to maybe hurt herself. And so maybe it's good that she's not around people on Thanksgiving, because I don't want any innocent people getting hurt by her. They are literally, this is Trump derangement syndrome, literally going to psychosis.
Yeah. Tyrone, Soldiers of Finance, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. You know, your physical and mental health are your number one assets. Okay. And all jokes aside, I'm with Shelly. I think this lady should maybe take some time off, you know, seriously, and just decompress. Wherever you go on vacation somewhere, don't turn on any devices, unplug, because every little TikTok video she does or wherever, Instagram or whatever, it just seems like she's descending into madness. Okay. It's really, I would think that MSNBC would say, hey, let's get some EAP down to her or give her a vacation for a week or two, you know, let her decompress. This is not healthy at all.
Well, the thing about it is that's really alarming is she is being encouraged. Like, there are large groups of people that cheer her on. They cheer her, people like her on, because she's not the only one. They cheer her on. You know, there are women that are in her group that says, yes, I agree with you. This is what it is. And this is the scary part about it. Just like you said, MSNBC and those types of media organizations, they continue to push this type of talk. They were just on The View. The ladies on The View, they're still calling President Trump an autocrat and dictator and all of these lies. And so my question is, are they lying, or do they really believe it?
No, they're not. what they are saying is not true. However, they do believe it, which in a sense means that they're not lying in the real sense of the word. They actually believe what they're saying. So this is why I say this is psychosis. This is literally a psychotic break with reality. And you're right. Now, MSNBC, ABC, they've propped them up for years. Yeah. I mean, they paid them millions of dollars. You're talking about the EAP. Their EAP plan could probably be, the number one health plan. I mean, it probably put all health plans to sleep. But now you think about it, MSNBC is falling apart. Trump won. Okay. They have to live in the real world. Thanksgiving and the holidays are coming. They literally don't know what to do. They are having a psychotic break. I seriously hope that they get a 3-day EP evaluation somewhere. Seriously, because I really think that they are going to kirk out.
Yeah, it's getting kind of scary. And when they talk about dictator, fascism, our system doesn't even have a path to that. Okay. So it's like they don't understand or are ignoring the way our system of checks and balances is set up. They obviously think, a lot of people make this mistake, but they're really making it. The three branches are co-equal in their power. The reason people think that the president is all powerful is because all of the power in the executive branch is embodied in one individual. The power in the legislative branch is embodied in close 500 individuals, and the 9 over in the judicial. So they can't grasp this very important concept. And so they run with misinformation like fascism and dictator. And they're supposed to be the authoritative sources.
Yeah, these people are unhinged. They're unhinged, as you both have mentioned. And it's not just to them. It's not only them. It's this kind of emotional, unhinged thing that's going around throughout all of these types of people. For instance, not sure if you guys know, but the movie Wicked, or musical, I should say, is coming out. And they've been doing press. I think it was the 2 ladies that played the 2 title roles. Ariana Grande is playing Glinda the Good Witch. And Enviro, I believe, I can't remember her first, Cynthia Enviro, who is a musical, she's a Broadway star, is playing a FIFO with the Bad Witch, Wicked Witch of the West. And just in these interviews, it's kind of that same thing where they're kind of like crying and emotional, and it's really weird. Take a look. We have a clip of this.
I was going to say, do we have a clip?
Way like feeling really beautiful. You fucking are. Yeah. Holy shit.
I mean, God.
You know?
Yeah. I know you've been asked about how
vulnerability was one of my strong suits, but I just didn't get to show it as much. I didn't get to share it as much. Why am I feeling emotional about that?
Because it's true.
So playing Alphabet has given me the chance to put that on the outside. I think people often assume that I'm strong. I think people assume that that my feelings aren't at the surface. And I think Alphabet's allowed me to really show that I'm a person and I feel and I have feelings and I can share them.
Mm-hmm. And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah. And someone said to me once that the green was the thing that I would love the most about Alphabet, that I would want to stay green. But actually, being green, yes, I loved playing this character. But every time I took the makeup off, I loved who I was even more.
That's not makeup. That's
yeah. Well, she was green.
No, I'm talking about what she got on now. That's not makeup. Lord have mercy.
Right.
You would think.
Am I the only one that thinks this?
No. You would think. They are so delusional and self-important. You would literally think they just got back from Mars, and while they were up there, they cured cancer. Okay. You're making a movie. It's a movie. Nobody.
Yeah, this is the this reminded they are so not in tune in the real world that they don't know the difference between art and real life. Is it art imitating life or life imitating art? That's number one. Number two, and I'm not saying this, I am not saying this to offend that woman. I can't pronounce her name, the black lady. I can't, but she looks as if she's still in character form. I mean, all of the hooks and whatever. And again, I'm not saying that to just mock her. I'm saying that my point is like it's almost as if they don't know the break between art and real life. So they're always in character mode. This is life for them. Not only that, the symbolism. The Wicked, whatever. The symbolism to me, I love The Wiz. The Wiz is one of my favorite plays. Okay, you got The Wiz, the bad witch, good witch. I get it, but the symbolism is that the black lady is the bad witch. The white lady is the good witch. And this white lady, now she has to be, oh, you're okay. You aren't you beautiful? Almost patronizing.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, these people, and then they what do you call consume? They consume all of these images, and they really don't know real life from art.
Yeah. It's very strange. It's very strange. Even the whole, they're not in costume or not supposed to be in costume while doing interviews for this film. And again, as you mentioned, she's shaved her head. She didn't used to look like that. She shaved her head completely bald, including her eyebrows. It's just the only word I can think of is demonic. They look weird. They look demonic.
The dagger fingernail thing, which I've never been able to understand. No guy has ever sat around and said, you know what? I really like her. If only her eyelashes were an inch longer and her nails were like eagle's talons, maybe we could have made something happen. It's just like this weird, it's like with the glasses with a lot of the liberals. It's like this kind of uniform thing. And it's really off-putting.
Yeah, it's very
strange.
And
the thing is that they don't know that it is. I mean, because they live in this make-believe world in their own mind. Again, they can't separate real life and art. They don't know where one ends and where one begins.
You're right.
So in their own mind, they are always, this patriot. Oh, you're okay. She's beautiful. Like they need this constant reaffirmation, and that's what you do when you're acting. And real life doesn't work like that.
Yeah. And they've really, if you guys have looked into this, I mean, they have really just gone crazy over this new Wicked film. It's called Wicked. And they've pushed a lot of queer, LGBT themes all throughout this. They've done interviews. I think the lady Cynthia, she's gay. And so they've kind of pushed this whole theme throughout. So again, we have that, and they've kind of just ran with this. This is like their thing, right now with this movie. It's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. So I wanted to kind of show, just to kind of show that compared to what we are seeing with Joy Reid, Jeffrey Marsh. It's just, I guess, like you say all the time, Shelley, this is their religion. This is their religion. And they're going to be emotional. They're going to be, they I guess take you to some spiritual plane, and this is what they're doing. So I definitely would not encourage anybody to see that movie. Don't watch it. Don't take your kids to watch it, because it's just weird. It's just very weird. Wicked is the right term for the movie. Unfortunately, it is.